Sadism. 2 syllables. Noun. The tendency to derive pleasure from inflicting pain, suffering, or humiliation on others. And needless to say, the shoe would seem to fit, but you'll notice that the definition states pain, suffering, or humiliation. Where you're deriving pleasure from inflicting all 3, well, that's something different. That makes you Capcom. See, there's sadism, and then there's Mega Man. The series may have been born in 1987, but Mega Man didn't become what it became until 1988. That's when Capcom followed a good game with a better game, a landmark game. In fact, one of the greatest 8-bit games ever. Mega Man 2 was that good, and in its aftermath, Capcom faced a decision: repeat or refine. Of course, that question begs another. I mean, how do you refine perfection? How can you make something so good better? Where do you possibly go from Mega Man 2? The answer? Mega Man 3. Released to the Nintendo Entertainment System in 1990, Mega Man 3 showed a developer at the top of their game. Capcom could have just rehashed Mega Man 2 with an indistinguishable copy, but they didn't. They stepped back and they said, how do we make Mega Man even better? And to a lot of people, that's exactly what they did. Now, on the most basic level, Mega Man 3 is formulaic. It's an action platformer with the same foundation as its 2 predecessors. There are 8 bosses to defeat, and the order in which you do so is entirely up to you. And after defeating one, you absorb their weapon, and that's where method of attack becomes important. Each boss is vulnerable to the special abilities of another. Now add some reflex testing action sequences and the most complex and razor-sharp platforming this side of the Mushroom Kingdom, and you have the basic Mega Man template, but there are a few things that make Mega Man 3 so special. 1, all the gameplay tweaks, and 2, the clear inspiration that went into its design. The soundtrack, for starters, is among the greatest ever on the NES, but what I've always loved about Mega Man 3 is the diversity of its level and boss design. You go from the ultra-mechanical environments of Magnet Man and Spark Man, which are traditional Mega Man, to a level like Gemini Man's, where this minimalist landscape eventually gives way to a dark, almost Metroid-like underworld. There's a diversity here that really makes this Mega Man feel unique. It took Capcom 2 years to do it, but when they finally delivered a follow-up to their Mega Man masterpiece, it came in the form of another. From the addition of the slide and the helpful robot dog Rush to the great aesthetics and mysterious fan favorite Proto Man, Mega Man 3 took its blossoming franchise to another level. Its mixture of the traditional and the creative represents a pinnacle for 8-bit game design, and even 20 years later, pain, suffering, and humiliation have never been more fun.